Welcome everyone back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. My name is DFree here today. I want to start off the video by saying that expect heavy, hear me, heavy postponing because I am going to try very hard to get every single transformation on this team. Some of them do have different restrictions, which I will spend just a little bit of time explaining. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, and tell you what, if you guys want to see me take this team onto the ROG SBR event and try pretty hard to beat it, I say pretty hard because you look at this team and you're like, oh, it's really good. There's obviously no way you'll lose. It's going to be insanely easy for you to beat it with this team. Trust me, you're wrong. It ain't easy. I know, because I've actually test ran it, and it was not easy. So that being said, if you guys want to see that, 2,000 likes is our goal. Speaking of which, let me go ahead and go over the team and explain the comp to you guys. So again, ROG category. There are a few other categories I think that can build a full transforming unit team. Like Full Power comes to mind. I think they can do it, especially because their leader, Broly, now has the transformation built in. The opposing Broly to this Gogeta. And then also we do have, I believe, I don't think Pure Saiyan's. Transformation Boost, I think, is another one. Nonetheless, Gogeta the Great. SSB. No dupes. Did not summon any dupes for this man. He comes from exactly when I was like, nah, I'm pissed off. I was going through some stuff. Now, not financially, but mentally. And I was like, I'm not going to spend right now. I can't. Dokkan was pissing me off. Story for another day. We have Goku Black. Let me actually go back and explain what they do. So after 5 turns is when he transforms. That's it. So here we have Goku Black. Easily one of the worst restrictions, I think, on a transforming unit, just in general. That's not pure RNG like Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta's pure RNG, I believe. Anyways, this guy, after 6 turns, if you're above 80% is when he transforms. That's super easy to get. Well, not easy because you still have to take forever. But it's easy to get on regular stages. But against Super Battle Road, I ran that stage a couple of times for tests. I never got a single transformation. It is not easy to maintain 80% be above on the 6th turn. So there we go. Other than that, SSBE, after 4 turns, a 30% chance. Every single turn this character does go through a sequence, just like Goku. UI Goku is when you're below 50% automatic transformation. Let me go back and show this, guys, because I didn't. So there we go. And then I don't think I showed this, so there you go. And then Goku's is just like Vegeta's, of course, sequential all the way through. So we're going to start off by letting Goku Black and Gogeta stay together because they have the worst restrictions. 5 and 6 turns, basically. And again, heavy postponing. But in the meantime, I want to mention, if you guys have not seen the recommended videos, make sure that you check those out. The very top one, that guy experiences the DFree luck for the very first time. We go through a sequence of insanely good summons. You're going to want to see that. I don't even know what happened. That's why my face is like that. And I swear, I didn't know what happened. I was just like, okay, I'll take it, man. Down below, we do have the Goku Everyday Legend summons, if you guys are interested in that. Unfortunately, we additional here. I really was hoping we wouldn't. Do not crit. Thank you. That actually makes a really big difference for me. And then the very bottom one, the video that actually inspired this. I saw a comment, and I responded to it as well, so you know who you are. But anyways, a comment inspired doing some videos with these units. So that one is Goku and Vegeta only. I make sure I get them all the way to blue, though. So if you want to check that out, it was a good one. It was a lot of fun. But this one is obviously all of them, and I'm going to try really hard to get blue. But if for some reason we don't get them, then you know why. So in that video, though, I do want to mention that one thing I say, and I spent like a couple of minutes on it, and I guess I didn't actually get back to, clarifying. Goku and Vegeta transforming units, the ones in the bottom corner there in the art, this one, they don't link super well initially, but what happens is, as they go on, when they get past Super Saiyan 3 Goku and SS2 Vegeta phases, where they get to SSG and SSB, they start linking actually very well for attack links and stuff. So keep that in mind if you're somebody that's interested in using them on the same team together. Again, it's a little bit of a slow burn for them, but later on, they do become very, very good, and it's a very good payoff. The only thing that they're missing, I believe, is All in the Family and Prodigies, which it hurts Vegeta a little more because that's a nice attack link, but regardless, that's very much it, or pretty much it. So we have Goku Black here. Type disadvantaged. Thank you for not critting. All right, so this is turn 3, I believe. So we're getting really close. This is turn 4 now. So if I postpone, you see how it is. So, like, the easier way to do the whole postponing thing is just using suboptimal teams. You know, that's fine. A lot of times I do that. It just kind of depends on my mood. But if you use suboptimal teams, you can actually go ahead and get some of those transformations to pop off easier because, well, getting to 5 or 6 turns isn't as hard when you don't have units that do 1,000,000 damage every hit. Well, not 1,000,000, but like a few million at this point, you know, per hit. And then, of course, not running supports makes a big difference because the supports add so much overall value. Like, people look at a rotation like this one and say, well, I'd rather have all 3 of these units than have a support unit in the last spot, when realistically, and I don't know if that applies to this, I'd have to do literal calculations, but in a lot of scenarios, having a support unit in the 3rd spot actually is more advantageous to your entire setup, even though they themselves don't do a ton of damage. So that actually makes a really big difference. We do get Gogeta Blue, who's going to guaranteed crit here, by the way. Whether it's an additional, or whether it's a normal attack or a super attack, he's going to critical hit. I can avoid the super, it seems. Yeah, I can. So, okay, we'll get a normal attack. So next turn that we see this setup, we'll have Goku Black transform. So that is really, really good. And I really wanted to put an emphasis on Goku Black because I'm pretty sure, for one, if we get our light goal, once again, 2,000, I'm pretty sure he's not going to transform a single time. And secondly, he's not a unit that people see very often because I don't think he's that great of a Dokkan Fest unit. I mean, he's good, but I don't really like how slow he is in everything he does. Doesn't even have defense at the start. He has to build it from super attacks, which he builds it fast from super attacks because it's a great raise. But bear with me. I mean, like, that's just kind of how I feel about the unit. So that being said, we do get SSBE Vegeta to transform. We're not going to get UI at all in this because UI and, look at that triple transformation. UI and the Goku Black don't mesh. They want opposing things. They have horrible synergy. So it's just not going to happen. So what we will do, I guess it could happen, but at this point, the event's gone on too long. It's not going to happen. So I'm going to postpone one time. I'm not going to postpone for the following ones. And it's a big deal because the Goku and Vegeta here, they're not getting defense that he would have gotten. He's a lot better, or he would be a lot better. Goku would be a lot better offensively and defensively. You know, the UI Gokus would be better offensively. Like, me avoiding supers actually makes a really big difference. So I'm going to try really hard not to. SSBE should be fine in the front spot. Yeah, he's fine. Even if he supered, we would be fine. So we're going to go into the next round with the Goku Black transformation. So Goku Black's transformation is 150 attack at the start of the turn and a high chance to perform a critical hit. So that's really good for him, having that built-in 50% crit chance. Extreme class allies get 3 key and a great raise to defense and immense damage on the super attack. Still gets defense from the supers. Doesn't have it in his attack, in his passive yet, but from supers. So we do have that transformation finally. Okay, so Goku Black, show us what you can do. And then from here, like I said, we're not going to postpone anymore. Okay, so Goku Black front spot. 1.5, basically. 1.49. Again, 1 dupe invested here. Just bottom right. Such a beautiful super attack, though. And that crit. Such a beautiful super attack. It's just 6 turns is horrendously bad already. That's the same problem we had for a whole year with the LRs. But being above 80 is just overkill. Such good super attacks, man. Such good super attack animations. All right, and then UI Goku will finish the job, and we are going to move on to the AGL one. We're actually going to get SSG Vegeta here. An SSG sighting. I postponed a good amount, to be honest. I'd have to postpone even longer. I think I'm going to get SSG. I think I'm going to get SSG Goku, or excuse me, the transforming Vegeta and Goku on the same rotations. Yeah, if I postpone this much and I still can hardly get it, it's not going to happen. You know, I'm not going to be able to get them to go blue unless they're together. They've got to be together to go blue. Because even right here, you know, next round Goku would go SSG. And if I left the Vegeta here, he'd be going blue, assuming I could postpone for 2 more turns. But I'm not going to postpone forever, so yeah, you're probably going to have to see that other video because I don't think we're getting blue. So I probably wind up putting SSG in the thumbnail because I think that's about as far as I'm going to get with either of these units. In fact, we might not even see Goku because Vegeta may actually beat it here. It's a good thing I didn't give the last Vegeta Super, though. All these attacks from SSBE. He doesn't crit on that one. He doesn't crit on this one. I think this is the final one. Yeah, it was. We actually do take a super back from the masked Saiyan without his mask, actually, so it's Bardock. Even though he says he's not Bardock. Okay, so SSG Goku sighting. All right, so Goku can get all of those orbs. Goku Black can have all of those, and then Gogeta. Last spot for you, no super for you, it's fine. This rotation beats it for sure. Again, the damage isn't as good as it would be with some of these units because I've avoided supers. But nonetheless, we're pretty good here. So Goku Black will finish it off. And that'll be it for this event. We will move on to the next one in which, you know, we might actually have an easier time postponing, I guess, because we do have Hirudegarn next round. And Hirudegarn's going to be the final event we take on because I don't want to spend 6 years on this boss rush. So we're going to fight Hirudegarn, and I think that'll be it. Okay, so we have double UIs. I would like to get the UI transformation because I haven't gotten it. So I'm going to try to avoid same color orbs then. For that exact thought process, I want to try to get the UI transformation. Okay, 27, not a lot. Hopefully we get hit with a super. While we hit him with the super. While I say that, while we get hit, while we're hitting him with the super. Okay, 931,000. He, of course, doesn't super me. And then SSBE is not really worried about it because he has type advantage and all. How many attacks can you dodge, man? There we go. Got one through. Will we get that final attack through? There was no fourth attack. Okay. Man, look at you getting hit by all of these hits, Hirudegarn. Where's that at when I actually want to play the event and don't want to postpone, man? Where is that at? All right, 1.5. All right. We even get a crit. All right, so they are together. So, unfortunately, they weren't here last round. They don't transform until I said every round that they're together. It's starting from the third round, which is annoying because if they're on the first setup, so you get them turn 1, which would have been last turn, then they transform on turn 3. But if you get them on turn 2 like this, then they transform on turn 4. And if one of them was off rotation in that third spot to begin this event, that one person would show up on round 3, which is next turn, which is the wild card turn where you see the turn 1 team again. They would transform there, starting from the third turn. So that's actually kind of annoying, if that made sense anyway. But that's actually kind of annoying because it slowed me down a nice amount. So we're even going to get a Dokkan attack with Goku. Okay, so Goku will go ahead and do the Dokkan attack here. Boom. All 7 Dragon Balls acquired. And can we get that critical hit? In fact, I kind of don't want it, but I do, but I don't, but I do, but I don't. All right, so we do not get it, but he couldn't dodge it anyway. He's going to dodge this one, though. He will not dodge Goku. Interesting. I wonder if he can't dodge an additional attack after the Dokkan attack. I'm pretty sure he can, but I could be wrong. All right, so Goku Black. Such an insanely beautiful super attack. And then he watches the whole world burn. All right, so Hirudegarn apparently isn't even letting us postpone. I wanted to postpone and stall a little bit, but, I mean, it doesn't look like it's really going to happen. Really, I wanted to get UI, which, again, also doesn't look like it's going to happen either. All right, get those purples. And I get this red, that single red. Okay, so for this round, we actually get through. Oh, no, it looked like we were getting through with the first one. Additional coming through. Okay, that doesn't get through either. They keep making me think that it's getting through. But the good news is that just by activating the attack, their stats are going up. Like, Vegeta's defense is going up, whether he's getting dodged or not. Goku's attack went up from the super attacks, whether it connected or not. At least I'm pretty sure it was 1.41 before the additional attack. Feel free to rewind to confirm or deny. It is currently at 1.47. Gogeta does get dodged as well. So it looks like Hirudegarn might allow... Oh, okay. A little dodge for dodge action. It looks like Hirudegarn might allow us to postpone. Really what threw us off is the fact that we didn't get them turn 1. How we got them turn 1, which I could have set up towards the end of the last event. Actually, I couldn't have because I think that was our last turn to beat the Bardock. Either way, whatever. But that is part of what slowed us down a little bit there. So we're going to give you those. And then you these. And then last but not least, that avoid a super with you, I guess, and also the same color orbs. So let's see what Hirudegarn can do. I mean, I'm not going to get UI Goku. That's hilarious. That just goes to show the difference in content. Because on Super Battle Road, you can get UI Goku freaking turn 2. Turn 1, you go in, you just get below 50. You can lose turn 1, by the way, if you don't use an item. If you use an item, you get below 50. Easy. And then you go into turn 2 with UI Goku. I've played through how many turns and I can't get one? 30k super attack. That's not going to do it. At least this guy's not HP dependent. It makes a really big difference. I actually really like his. I like transformation conditions like his, like Android 21, I think. I think there's Turles too, who I like. More of the RNG-based ones. I like those a little more, I guess. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. I'm just going to go. It doesn't really matter because there's nothing I can do about that. Like, Hirudegarn's either going to dodge or he's not. And I do have the item, so I might wind up using it just to take away his time. So next round, we're going to go into the worst round for Goku and Vegeta's duo. Because Goku doesn't have prepare for battle anymore, that's the worst round. Oh, now you're dodging everything, huh? This man literally didn't dodge for the first few phases, really, and now he's dodging every single attack. Literally every attack. I mean, we've hit him one time. Literally every attack. All of a sudden, oh, additional. Will he dodge it? Hirudegarn, man, make up your mind. Wow, it's turn 5 already. Okay. You know, it's really only 2 more phases with these guys, but there's a huge asterisk next to only because that only also means you have to wait 4 more turns. I literally have to wait till turn 9 to get blue. If I'm counting that right anyway, it could be 8, but regardless, I still have to wait a while because this is turn 5. It's turn 5 or 6. No, it's turn 6. It's turn 6 because they were on the even number turn. So this is turn 6. So Goku Black's about to transform. Next time we see him, we're gonna get another Goku Black transformation. I literally went into this not planning to postpone, and it turned into postponing. That's hilarious, man. Assuming we stay above the threshold, we're gonna get a Goku Black. At this rate, man, I might as well just do it. I'm gonna use one of these though. We will get that SSG rotation next round. Really what it is I kind of just want some of these animations to go a little faster. They're all kind of slow. I got to sit through Hirudegarn doing 1,000,000 attacks. 30k is just not enough damage. That is not enough to even consider letting the game give me UI. That literally was 5% damage. 5. Maybe 5. Maybe even 4.5. All right, I think this guy's crit chance is basically maxed out at this point. I think his crit chance is basically maxed out. He's launched a number of attacks. Look at them dodging each other. All right, the energy. All right, so he's now gonna get hit by everything. So we're gonna get Goku Black. We're gonna get SSGs as well. This is funny. I didn't think we'd get another Goku Black. I don't really know what happened with Hirudegarn. Like, I wanted to postpone, but I didn't, and I couldn't make up my mind. So now, unfortunately, I don't think I can postpone 2 more turns at this rate. I don't think it's possible now. I don't think it's possible at all. All right, but what I will do is I won't give Goku Black a super. How about that? I'll give Goku one. All I have to do is make it through 1 more turn. I have to do a nice amount of damage here because his charge is only for 2 turns. This is just not lining up the way I would need it to. 2.1 is a very good attack stat, by the way, for Goku. Oh yeah, I think SSBE beats this next turn. I can't really stop that guy. I can avoid his first super maybe, but I think he beats it. His crit chance is maxed out. It's gotta be. It's gotta be maxed out by now. I think SSBE beats this easy. And I don't think I can avoid the super. Oh, I can, okay. I think he beats this. Well, it's either SSBE or like, I mean, look at all this ki. Goodness gracious. There's not a way around it. These guys just, this rotation link's too good. So yeah, we're not getting SSG. No point in even trying. This rotation just links way too good. So anyways, thank you all for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hit that subscribe if you happen to be new for more content. And I'll catch all of you guys in the next Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. Take it easy, everybody. Yeah.